Good morning, everybody. Welcome to 2018. It is January 1st, and it is day 75 of Level Grinding the Daily Hustle. I am Rachel Bastarache Bogan. I'm an entrepreneur here in Denver, and today my husband and I are going to go have brunch with friends of ours. It is January. Today is the last day of my vacation. I go back to work tomorrow, so does Robo, but I'm not thinking about that right now because I want to enjoy my last day of vacation. On today's to-do list, after we get done with our friends having brunch, whenever that is, Robo is going to be working on our credenza. This is a project that's been going on for a little while, and because of Christmas and having a tree in the living room, it kind of got postponed, so we're looking forward to having that in a more finished state. And then I'm probably going to do some more work on my Midori notebook, get my setup completed for 2018. And then I feel like I had something else that I wanted to do today, but I don't remember what it was. It's probably just resting and being completely in the moment today and remembering that my work is tomorrow, but I don't have to be there right now. Today is a rest day. Today is my holiday, and I get to enjoy this first day of 2018 as a free day, as a fun day, as a holiday.
You have. I'm glad that.
What are you doing?
What else am I doing? Video blogging. Robo and I are home from brunch. We hung out for a long time around the table just chit-chatting. Other people popped over, so it was a really great time just hanging out, having a slow meal, and enjoying the fellowship of other friends and family. So we are home now. I am busy working on compiling a list of all the things that happened throughout 2017. I was asked a few weeks ago whether or not I have a end-of-year closeout process, and I really don't, but this is the one thing that I like to do just because it causes me to look back and to reflect on everything that happened over the course of a calendar year. When I do a 12-week year and when I'm evaluating my life in terms of my goals, that's evaluating everything that's happened within those 12 weeks, so like that one quarter right there. When I'm doing the full calendar review, I'm not necessarily thinking in terms of the 12-week year or individual personal, like long-term life goals. I'm thinking about and cataloging the individual experiences of the year. So over the course of 2017, that includes things like taking our trip to the Grand Canyon and going around Arizona and Utah, publishing my book, like just cataloging when did all these things happen and when did I do these things, and including the mundane stuff like when I ended up in the hospital, when I was diagnosed with bipolar, like all of this stuff, so I can see that year in an overview and just express the gratitude for those experiences, take the time to remember them and to appreciate them, and to also reflect on them and say, okay, what am I looking forward to doing in 2018? What are some of the adventures, the surprises, the things that I can both expect but also anticipate and also get ready for, to have the anticipation of those things and to enjoy that kind of anticipation. So I'm working on that. Robo is busy working on cleaning up his Lego train set that's been sitting underneath the tree, and we're gonna watch the Lego Ninjago movie because why not? So it is about 7:10. And it's been taking me pretty much all day to compile all of my data from 2017. That includes going through all of my 12-week year files from the past year, and not just the past 12-week year, I mean the past calendar year, just to look at all the notes that I made throughout 2017. Also going through every single one of my Midori notebooks that are also related to 2017. And I have finally compiled all of the things that happened in 2017 into a blog post format. You can read the whole thing on the link that's right here. I hope YouTube should go to my website because it's the link site. Hope it does. If it doesn't, you'll find it in the description box below. But this is the full list, and I'm going to scroll through it a little bit and pull out some highlights, but if you want to read everything, I suggest you go over to my blog. So this is my yearly look back, and I organized it by month, which is kind of amazing. I've compiled these before in other places, but nothing has ever been quite this long. It has really been 2017 has been an incredible year. Something that often happens when I look back at either my journals, my pictures, or even looking back over a 12-week year, I noticed that themes always start to develop. And it's something that I never notice when I am completing something or when I'm going through my day-to-day, but the idea that comes out when I finish a journal, like it's funny, every single book ends up having this theme to it. When I go back through it, it's always talking about the same thing, and I don't do it on purpose, it's just something that ends up happening. And I noticed when compiling all of my data from 2017 that the same thing happened this calendar year. And overwhelmingly, everything was about rediscovering my passion as a storyteller. If you watched my video called Rediscovering My Passion at the Wonder Workshop, you will have noted that there I was reminded of my passion for storytelling, my passion for filmmaking, and just how much I enjoy telling the stories of ordinary people doing extraordinary things. And so my goal with that whole wonder work idea was to bring that back into my life, to bring that aspect into the stories that I told, into the people that I worked with, into the stories I was trying to find to tell. And the funny thing that I found in going through my 2017 calendars and lists and notes and remarks of all the interesting things that happened, I discovered that thought process actually started a lot earlier than May. It's something that really started when, let me find it. This started back in, oh, I can't find it here. Oh, good grief. But yeah, May is kind of like where it started. Oh, come on. I feel like there was more stuff in here. But anyway, like overwhelmingly, storytelling just kept coming up. Being reminded of storytelling, being reminded of storytelling, being reminded of storytelling. And so, you know, I've told the bits of this story. I need to do like a full video on it at some point. But when I lost my job in 2013, it really shook me to my core. It caused me to question everything about who I was, what I liked to do, whether or not I should still be doing it. And it's taken me on this crazy journey, rediscovering not only that, yes, that stuff was true, but it was time to bring it into a new light. And so having storytelling coming back this year and being reminded that that is important to me, I know is going to carry me into 2018. And it's probably going to be a bigger part of my life than I ever imagined, which is both exciting and also a little intimidating. But if you had told me in 2013 that not only would I be an entrepreneur, but I would be that much more of a storyteller, I probably would have laughed at you, because I didn't believe it was possible. I didn't believe that I would ever be that again. And so to be coming kind of full circle this year is really, really cool. And I'm glad that I took the time to go back through and find all this out just by looking at all of my notes. This is why I love journaling, but now it's also why I love the 12-week year even more, because it gave me even more data to work with to say, oh yeah, that happened this year, and oh yeah, that happened this year. So I'm really excited about that. Oh, since finishing out my yearly review for 2017, my look back, I've been working on getting the rest of my 12-week year for this week figured out. Yeah, for this week. For this first quarter, most of the details that I have here have already been figured out before. Like this goal right here, be healthy and physically active, has not changed. These are things that I know that I need to do just to stay both physically healthy and mentally healthy. So these won't change. And these, finding 4 sidekick producers and increasing my monthly income, these particulars are a little bit different. This goes back to some of the stuff that I was doing with my mentor, and having him review all this stuff. So I'm still populating the spreadsheet with this. I will finish that out tomorrow morning. And then I have a third goal. This is my wonder work goal. I mentioned in my wonder work video earlier, I've been having a hard time figuring out what to do with this in recent weeks. So this is on my to-do list to get not only a goal here, but to actually make time for it and make it something important. In years 1 and 2 of last year, my first 2 years of 2017, I had my editing book here in this slot, and since it's done, I need something else to put in there. But yeah, that's something else that I need to figure out. But this I want to get finished first thing in the morning, because this is going to start out the hustle for 2018. This is the end of day 75 of Level Grinding the Daily Hustle. It is the end of my vacation. Tomorrow is my first day hustling of 2018, and I'm really looking forward to it. Having this week off, the time after Christmas and up until now, has been wonderful, because it has allowed me to get a lot of things done that have been waiting. A lot of things are off of my to-do list, and I have a lot of my house figured out and ready to start for the next year, and that feels really, really good. It allows me to start this year strong and in a place of less stress. But to tell you the truth, I'm getting tired of resting. I really want to get back to work. It is the beauty of loving what you do, is that you're able to enjoy it. It doesn't feel like a drag when you go back to work on a Monday or on a Tuesday. So this is the end of today's video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to ask questions in the comments, and if you've not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I share these videos every single day, and you're going to enjoy being along for the ride. And tomorrow, we will get into the hustle. I will show you how my 12-week year is shaping up. I'll probably also give you an overlook of how my new Midori notebook is going to be set up for 2018, and we will get started hustling and building businesses. I'll see you all tomorrow. Ciao.